The Blue Jays going to get a new arm put into this rotation. Sounds like Shane Bieber is getting ready to make his first start as a Blue Jay on Friday. What would you be looking for out of him in this start?
I think he's stretched out to 90 pitches, so I think that I think it's just going to come down all the way to performance. If he's able to go anywhere from 90 to 100 pitches, I let him go. And ideally, love for him to get into the sixth inning or through 6 innings. But the one thing about him, he's always been an efficient pitcher. He's a strike-throwing machine. And he has looked on his rehab starts like the guy who's been, Cy Young Award winner candidate in the past, and that, he's getting a lot of swing and miss, not a lot of base runners. His whip has been good. He doesn't walk anybody. He's got the curves to throw stuff over the plate early in the at-bat to then expand the zone later in the at-bat, and he's been that guy on his rehab start. So, my hope would be that he's going to be, not necessarily Cy Young Bieber, but a guy that, like the rest of this group, is a very capable, competitive starting pitcher that can get you through 6 innings and leave with a chance to win.
Hey, Steve, obviously a lot of great news around the Blue Jay pitching staff with this revelation that Bieber is going to be making his Major League debut for the Blue Jays on Friday. Barrios is the one outlier that hasn't been really heading in the right direction. Al's brother was just pointing out the stat. In his last 9 starts going back to July 1st, he's got a 5.68 ERA. He got touched up for 6 earned runs yesterday in losing to the Rangers. What do you make of that regression from Barrios, and does it change the way you feel about the way he'll factor into the Blue Jays' plan down the stretch here?
Yeah, I think right now, if it were today and they had to narrow the rotation down to 3 pitchers, if it's going to be a division series, or 4 starters, if it's LCS, he's probably not one of those 4, 3 or 4. I think that, in the ideal world, I probably wouldn't mind moving him to the bullpen as it is, not even making an issue. I'd probably go with a 6-man rotation a couple times through. But my view all along is that I think he could be a weapon out of the bullpen. I think his fastball plays up if he comes in 1 inning at a time. And that slider, the breaking ball he has, is just a wipeout pitch, that sweeper. Now, he's got to, sometimes that breaking ball is so big it's difficult for him to control. And then when a hitter can then say, okay, well, you know what, I'm just going to look for your fastball because you can't seem to throw that other pitch over the plate, it makes it much easier on the hitter. I think that if he's able to come in as a reliever and come in and air it out for a minute with that fastball and then expand the zone, throwing it in that same spot, throwing it off the plate with a sweeper, I think he's got a chance to be really good. So, look, the reality is that not everybody's going to be in the rotation. I suspect one of the right-handers, either Bassett or Barrios, is in the bullpen with Eric Lauer, and the other 4 have a shot to be starters in the postseason.